Hey kids, welcome to the show. This is going to be fantastic. This is the legendary Carpenters, Karen and Richard, and they are performing live on The Tonight Show in 1973. The song is Mr. Gruber, which I'm not familiar with, and I doubt I've ever seen this performance. If it came out in 73, I was born in 68, it's not likely I'm going to remember this, if I even was watching it at that age. I got to thank my brother Joseph. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. I think Karen is one of the greatest female singers of all time. And she's an incredible drummer, too. I'm sure a lot of you folks know that as well. I do have a note here from Joe, so let me read some of what he's telling me here. He says, I'm going to assume you may not know this individual performance. Bingo! It's the Carpenters appearing on the Tonight Show in 1973. It's a live performance of the song Mr. Gruber, or rather is it GUDER. It has Karen doing her thing and killing it. Not a mime, live. The song is from the album Close to You. It's written by Richard Carpenter, our brother, and John Bettis, and is about their boss, Vic GUDER, at Disneyland. Interesting. So the Carpenters were softies. Listen to the lyrics. There's a lot of story on this one. Now, I'll always do a deep dive. I'm going to watch the video first, as is, and then I'm going to watch it again, pause it, break it down, and that sort of thing. And then we're going to do a lyrical deep dive as well. So we'll get the whole picture here. So the Carpenters were softies. Listen to the lyrics. There's a lot of story on this one. It's always Karen's solo. It was always Karen's solo in concerts, and she drummed. She played the drums on this track on the album. That is really cool. Thank you, Joe. I will have this link for you guys, of course, down below there in that description box. It's always important to support the artist. Beside that, you can put this on your playlist and that sort of thing, and support the channel. If you want to support this channel like my brother Joseph, well, that's easy, folks. We have links down below. You can join our Patreon for just $1 a month. I really appreciate that. Helps the train roll down the tracks so I can bring you content like this. And if you like the vibe, hit that like, smash that subscribe. Much, much more coming your way from the Carpenters and many, many other artists as we explore around the world. And let's see here. First, let's sub up to this channel here. We'll do this. And like I said, I don't know about this performance at all. It was released on the album Close to You in the U.S. on 8/19/1970. So today, as a matter of fact, and appeared on the B-side of the single Merry Christmas, Darling, released in the U.S. on November 22nd, 1970. It was also released again in the UK on the B-side of Jambalaya on the Bayou in 1974. So it's got a long history here. Like I said, I'm not familiar with it at all. But here we go. Kids, time to buckle up. Pedal to the metal. Oh, she's going to be playing nice. I was hoping.
Something I've got to say, and please don't let it scare you away. Mr. GUDER, say, Mr. GUDER, I have seen you go through a day. You're everything a robot is for, clocking at 9 and roll out the door at 5. You reflect the company image, you maintain a roof full of bar. Shiny shoes, let's keep an Mr. Guda, say, Mr. Guda, someday soon you may realize you've blown your life just playing a game when no one wins but everyone stays the same.
Nice. Seems amazing.
You reflect the company image. You maintain the rules to live by. Shine your shoes, let's keep the neat head. Now that you're wearing the coat and tie. Mr. Guda, say, Mr. Guda, someday soon you may realize your life just playing a game where no one wins but everyone stays the same. Say, yeah, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Wow. That was freaking awesome. There's so much to unpack here, kids. Let's do this. I think it's still going. My goodness, is that right? Okay, so, well, first things first. The Carpenters from Downey, California. They were born and raised for at least part of their lives. They were born in New Haven, Connecticut, which is not far from me here in New York. Then they moved out to, was it Downey? Yeah, Downey, California. Why? Because their dad was tired of the New England winters. I don't blame you. Seriously. And it's a good thing he did, because he missed a lot of heavy-duty nor'easters right here, especially in the 70s. I remember them as kids, like snow up to... So, yeah, Downey, California. Richard plays piano as the composer, does vocals as well. He's over there on the keyboards right now. And, of course, Karen drums. Her contralto voice is spectacular. And her drumming skills are wild. So you see, that's her kit in the front. And when she's not playing the drums, the drummer behind her, that is their regular drummer. You can see the bass player behind Richard. I love the flute. And it looks like we also have auxiliary percussion too. So I don't know if he's the guitarist as well. I'm not sure the members in the band here. This is awesome. And I love the flute. It sounds awesome. And look at that jacket too. I mean, that's a snazzy jacket. You gotta love the fashion style of the 70s. to me, it brings back great memories. We might smile and even joke about it, but man, it's just such good memories. That voice.
Mr. Guda, say, Mr. Guda, may I have a moment with you? But there is something I've got to say, and please don't let it scare you away. Mr. Guda, say, Mr. Guda, I have seen you go through a day. You're everything a robot is for, clocking at 9 and roll out the door at 5.
You reflect the company image. You maintain the rules to live by. Shiny shoes, let's keep a neat head.
Now that you're wearing a coat and tie.
I love that. If you guys notice, she expresses her storytelling with while she's playing the drums. I've never seen that. I've seen a lot of drummers singing. You know, Phil Collins, of course, from Genesis, being the top of my head. So many of them, but I've never seen them really like express the emotions or the storytelling as they're playing. The way she throws her stick up or gives that little hit and looks at the camera, even the way she pans around, her smiles, her expressions, so incredible. She's just so great. She'll really get into it a little bit.
Mr. Guda, say, Mr. Guda, someday soon you may realize you've blown your life just playing a game when no one wins.
Great bass line there too.
Stays the same.
So steady. She's got such a great technique there too. I love her little fills that she puts in. Very tasteful. Solid. She is solid. Also, I believe she is using traditional grip. So one palm facing down, one palm facing up. You don't see too many trap set drummers utilizing that traditional grip there. And just great fills and everything, just smooth and fitting to the song. Changes up the beat. Listen to that. Richard gets that almost accordion sound out of that synthesizer there, or I guess it's a Hammond. It looks like there's an H on that. I can't really tell. But you can almost hear like, all right, that doesn't sound quite accordion-like at the end of that. Sort of like it sounds a little more synthesizer-like. That sounds accordion. Right there. Great bass line. Karen. Wow, she blows me away. Changes it down again. You know, I love listening to her rolls. They're so precise and so even and like effortless. This is like something she could just do in her sleep. And just the way she's changing up the tempo and everything and looking around and just having a good time, and makes you want to have a good time. Puts a smile on my face.
You reflect the company image. You maintain the rules to live by. Shine your shoes, let's keep a neat head. Now that you're wearing a coat and tie.
Mr. Guda,
See, even that?
say,
So
Mr. Guda,
expressive.
someday soon you may realize your life just playing a game where no one wins but everyone stays the same.
So now I got a clarinet and a flute. She's just so awesome. Now she pulls out a mallet. To write on the cymbal. See, a lot of tricks in there. Gotta keep the eye sharp. Now she switches to the mallet. Nice, soft attack. And the drummer in the back there too, also riding on the crash cymbal with the mallet. And the reason why you use a mallet is because you don't want that sharp attack from a wood or nylon head hitting that cymbal. You'll hear that sharper click. With the mallet, it's soft. You'll just hear the resonation of the cymbal. Fantastic. Take it back. Thank you very much. My goodness. That's why so many of the world's greatest drummers refer to Karen as being the greatest drummer ever. Let's do lyrics. Mr. GUDER. This was track 10 on Close to You, on their one of the greatest albums, Close to You. Came out August 19th, 1970. Verse 1. Mr. GUDER. Say, Mr. GUDER, may I have a moment with you? For there's something I've got to say, and please don't let it scare you away. Mr. GUDER, say, Mr. GUDER, I have seen you go through a day. You're everything a robot lives for. Clock in at 9 and roll out the door at 5. I think what she's referring to him as a robot, or you're everything a robot lives for, is just that routine. You know what I mean? Like a machine. You just, machine goes through. There's a little note here too. Let's see if I'm close. But Mr. GUDER has a typical 9-to-5 job, which he attends in a robotic fashion. His work takes priority over his own inner life. He barely has a life of his own. Yeah. I wasn't going with the life of his own part, but yeah, I totally get that. I was thinking more like just the routine, the rat in the cage. And now the chorus. You reflect the company image. You maintain their rules to live by. Shine your shoes. Let's keep a neat haircut. Now that you're wearing a coat and tie. Verse 3, Mr. GUDER. Say, Mr. GUDER, someday soon you may realize you've blown your life just playing a game where no one wins, but everyone stays the same. What's the note on this? The singer implies that Mr. GUDER is wasting his life at a job which offers him no opportunities for personal fulfillment or advancement. He's just like everyone else in the proverbial rat race. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it's like, are you living to work or working to live? And I think that you could tell that when you have people that have loads of money and yet they still are out there working, doing what they, to them, it's not working at all. It's just doing what you love doing. Like, you see like actors and singers. Like, why does the Rolling Stones have to put out a new album, which, by the way, is absolutely fire? I got to tell you, Rolling Stones killing it. Putting out an album now, even talking about going on tour, which does not surprise me. Why? It's not like they need the money. They just love it. This is part of their blood. You reflect the company image. You maintain their rules to live by. Shine your shoes. Let's keep a neat haircut now that you're wearing a coat and tie. Verse 4, Mr. GUDER, say, Mr. GUDER, someday soon you may realize you've blown your life just playing a game where no one wins, but everyone stays the same. Same. Then there's that scat interlude, which I totally love that. Then the outro, please play your game. Stay the same. Now, this is from the Carpenters official site about the song, Richard Carpenter. John Bettis and I composed this anti-establishment song in late 1967, following our brief stint at Disneyland. We had been hired as the piano banjo act at Coke Corner on Main Street, USA, and as such were required to perform American songs written around the early 1900s. A problem had started when we honored some patrons' requests to play contemporary songs such as Somewhere My Love, Yesterday, and Light My Fire, etc. Vic Guder, our talent supervisor, was understandably disgruntled about this. John and I were young and full of ourselves, and during the ensuing weeks continued to do as we pleased. This ultimately led to our dismissal. John and I took great umbrage at this and wrote this song. Looking back, I feel we should have been thankful to have had the job and adhered to policy. But you know what? That door closed, and look at the doors that opened. And because of the experience, Mr. Guder will remain forever, thanks to the Carpenters, thanks to Richard and John writing this song about him. And sometimes that happens. When my band used to be practicing, we apparently irritated a neighbor who was trying to take a nap in the middle of the afternoon. And we wrote a song called Mr. Neighbor. So these things happen. Joe, thank you so much. I really, really love this. I love the Carpenters. What a pleasure to see Karen playing those skins. Man, that was just awesome. Great tune. Great performance on the classic Tonight Show. How awesome is that? Oh, my goodness. That link for you down below in that description box. Go over there. Put this on your playlist. Support. And if, like I said, if you like the vibe, hit that like, smash that subscribe. Much more coming your way. Thank you, Joe, my brother. I appreciate you. Till the next time, be good to yourselves, kids. Be good to each other. Uncle Bill, he loves you. See ya.